Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third game of the Saturday edition of the Huntley Red Raiders I-90 invite hosted at Judson University. This face-off is the Homer Heat versus the Rock Creek Patriots. The Patriots played last game, and they lost, I believe, 11-1. But let's see if they can find some new energy. I will be your play-by-play announcer today. My name is Addison Tenorella, and I'm joined with my mom.
Hello, I am Kim Tenorella.
We both have been around the game of softball for our entire lives. I've been playing since I was 5. I would like to play in college, and my mom has been playing since she was 8. She played all the way through college. She's watched me play for however many years.
And now this is the best part of it.
Watching.
All right, looks like we've got Homer Heat starting there in burgundy uniforms with white stripes. There are no white stripes on there. I don't know why I thought I saw pinstripes. We've got number 18, Leanna, starting it off, and it is 1-1 count.
And she'll hit Papa almost to behind the second baseman. She tried really, really hard to go get that ball that was on the lip between the grass and the dirt. She almost had that. It was in and out of her glove. So she'll take first base. It was good effort there. Our second batter is Leah, and she hit one past the second baseman all the way to the outfield. So now we have runners on first and second. This Homer Heat team has come out to play. They did not take any breaks whatsoever. They came out right away. First two batters immediately on base. And swing and a foul ball right back at the fence. This is number 11, Chloe. She'll foul it off again. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but this Homer Heat team has a lot of energy on the bench. Very, very loud, very, very excited for this game. And she'll take her first ball high. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have no outs. We have runner on first and second. There's a force out at third. And ball low. The count is now 2-2. It looks like we got a little bit of clouds coming in. It's getting a little windy. And called strike 3.
But it is a beautiful 72 degrees out here, and there's not that hot sun beating down. It's kind of a great time to play softball right now.
Our next batter will hit it almost over the shortstop. She'll run and go get that.
Second base.
I did it again. The second baseman, she's got great range on her. We've seen her drop step for that one earlier. Couldn't grab it, but this one also at the lip between the grass and the dirt. And she'll be able to get that one. Runners stay on first and second, so now we have 2 outs. And we have Ashley up to bat for the Heat.
Got a little bit of dugout or press box renovation going on. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize.
2 balls, no strikes. She'll swing and fouls it off. Runners stay. To me, it didn't look like she touched it, but it could just have been my angle. She'll take ball 3 high. The count is 3-1. We have 2 outs. Count is now full. She'll watch the second strike go by. And she'll line drive to the first baseman. It gets past her glove. She'll stay on first base. Runner goes around. One will score. The other one will stay at third base. Beautiful hit straight at the first baseman. Got right past her glove. There was nothing she could really do about that. And it was a fair ball. So the score is 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 outs in the top of the first for Homer Heat.
Looks like we've got Juliana Gray batting right now.
Pass ball, runner will score, and runner on first will take 2. So it's now 2-0 Homer Heat. Another pass ball. We saw this in the last game with this team. There's a couple pitches that are not quite landing in her glove, but hitting the ground in front of the plate or hitting the plate, and it's bouncing over the catcher, making it really, really hard for her to block. And it just gets by, and runners will advance. So that is definitely not something that's helping the Patriots team. And there would be ball 4. Gray will take first base, so it's first and third again. We have Bristol coming up to bat, number 99. And she'll check swing, and he'll call it a ball. That was a good hold there. I'm sure if we had a second umpire in the field, the catcher would have appealed. And I'm not sure what the call would have been. Runner will take second, no throw down. We've also seen that a couple times so far today, where this Patriots team does not like to throw down when there's other runners on, or even throw to third. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have 2 outs with a runner on second and third, and she'll take ball 2. Looks like ball 3 outside, full count, 2 outs. So the runners on second and third should be going on the pitch, and she'll foul it off. The reasons that the runners go on the pitch is because they either base hit and they're going anyway, or foul ball and they have to go back, just like that.
Or it's a fly out and their inning's over anyway.
Unless she walks.
Right,
there's nobody on first base.
Force.
So if there's any swing whatsoever, she should be going. And she'll take first base. And now bases are loaded, 2 outs. And we have Sarah up to bat. She'll swing at the first pitch, foul it off behind her. Ball 1, the count is 1-1. We have 2 outs in this inning. She'll take ball 2. Looked a little bit high and outside. We switched umpires from this game from the last one, and we know that he was calling that high and outside pitch quite a bit, and it looks like this one isn't calling it. A little bit of bobble there by the catcher, but keeps in front of her, keeps the runner from advancing. That's good work there for the catcher. Pop up over our fence and into the bushes. That was a foul ball straight back. We've talked about how high these nets are, but she's got a lot of power on her. Went way over and landed
in the weeds.
In the bushes. Count is full, and she'll swing and miss strike 3. That will end this inning. for Homer Heat. They came out strong, looking to score, looking to win. How do you think the Patriots are gonna come out looking to hit?
They've got to come out fighting. This Homer team looks to be pretty good.
All right. Let's take a little break.
Why call Custom Heating and Cooling? Custom's employees are always staying up to date with training on the latest technology, with 5-star reviews on Google, Yelp, and Facebook. A business of Elgin, from Elgin, and for Elgin. Custom Heating and Cooling, trained, reliable, trustworthy.
Welcome back from the quick little commercial. Homer Heat will be in the field now, and it looks like we have a number 11 in the circle. That would be Chloe Scalf. We have not seen this Homer Heat team so far this weekend, but it looks like they're doing well so far. They're really aggressive around the bases, which is something that we saw with that Blast team before.
Looks like yesterday Homer Heat beat AHQ 9-6, so that had to be a pretty good game.
Must be.
So since Homer Heat is winning 2-0, let's see if they can keep their defense as good as their offense and stay ahead.
First up for the Patriots is Ella Roberts, number 24. Looks like she's a lefty. She was the catcher for the game previous. And it looks like the third baseman and the shortstop are in pretty far. She'll ground her to the first baseman, easy out. Easy play there for first baseman, number 99, Bristol.
So why do you think the shortstop and third base were in so close on her?
Well, actually, it looks like that's just how they're setting up. I was going to say it's because,
heads up.
Oh, I thought that was going to hit us. So she fouled it off straight back. It went over the fence, and I thought it was going to come through our window or at least the roof of the box, but it went over.
It's always good when the current softball player is running away from the balls.
I didn't run away. I just ducked. I don't have a glove on my hand.
Well, that sounded interesting.
All right, so the count is 1-1. Foul ball there.
Number 20, Kendall.
The umpire got a little piece of that. He's making a little show of himself. Teddy got knocked back a little bit too hard.
Like when the umpires have a sense of humor. Makes the games better.
Yeah. She'll swing and foul that one off too. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have 1 out. Yeah, I was talking to him earlier, and he was super excited about this broadcast. He was talking to me all about it. He was very impressed that it's all run by high school students for the most part. And yeah, he was impressed. Most people are, because you don't expect 7 teenagers to be putting on a show quite like this. Not many high schools in this area do something like this. And I'm glad to be a part of the Beacon Academy.
Beacon Academy out of South Elgin High School does an amazing job when they do broadcasts. You would never know that it's run by high schoolers. Got some camera guys on the screen right now.
Yeah, we have everyone from camera people to announcers to directors and replay and graphics, and everything that you see now is put on by high school students, with the exception of my mom talking with me. So I think it's pretty
because Beacon's
impressive.
a great program.
So we just had a walk there, so we have runner on first base, 1 out here. We have
Abigail, number 44.
up to bat. She'll take ball 1 low and outside. One thing that we've seen before is that this Patriots team isn't super aggressive on the bases, and it didn't help them at all last game. So I wonder if they're going to try to step it up this game. And they're taking big leads at first, so she'll throw down not in time. Trying to draw that throw from the catcher. So we'll see here. Ball in the dirt, gets past the catcher. Runner will take second, not an inch more.
She didn't inch towards third.
Not an inch more.
Not an inch more.
Nope.
That's kind of funny. I've never heard that.
Yes, you have. I said it last game.
Well, you said it last game too, but I didn't hear it before today.
The count is 3-1 with 1 out. Runner on second base with Abigail up to bat. And she'll watch strike 2 go by, so now it's full count. I'm not sure if you can hear, but we can definitely hear up here is the energy from the Patriots dugout definitely is a lot higher than it was last game.
Definitely.
Lots of cheering, lots of chanting going on that we didn't hear that much before, but it's early in the game, so I think they're coming out for blood.
Coming up, blood. Well, Homer Heat pitcher definitely needs to step up a little bit. She just walked 2 batters in a row. Ooh, sorry. It was aimed right towards the first base coach's head. Good thing he ducked. This foul ball just about took him out.
No balls, 1 strike. We still have 1 out. Runner on first and second base. She'll swing and a miss. That would be strike 2 of the at-bat.
Great grab by the catcher.
Keeping that runner at second base as well. Making sure she goes back. She'll pop it up. In play, almost out of play, down the first base line. It will be a foul ball, so she still has 2 strikes on her, no balls.
Yeah, it was a great try. You had your right fielder crashing into trying to get it, but just couldn't make it.
Almost. Good effort there by the right fielder. It was ball 1. The count was 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have 1 out. We have Chloe in the circle for Homer Heat. And behind the plate, what just happened there?
Ball was hit to the second baseman. The runner ran in front of her. I don't know why she didn't tag her. She was
It looked
literally
like she
right
did.
in front of her.
It looked like she did tag her.
But they didn't call her, and the runner on second isn't.
Let's take a look, see if she did. Okay, so grounder to second. It's kind of hard to see. It was kind of hard to see with that shot. We'll see if we can get it later, and it's all right. We have a runner on second and third, 2 outs. Count is 1-1 now. We have number 0 up for the Patriots. That would be Olivia Herner. Did I say that right?
I think you did.
Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. She'll foul it off down the third base line.
Nice play by the third base coach.
She just plays soccer. All right. Still has 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs on the field. And she'll swing and miss. That is strike 3, out number 3, end of this inning.
So it looks like Homer Heat is going to be batting batter number 9 out of 12. So hopefully they can get things started and get a couple more runs. It's currently 2-0 Homer Heat.
What do you think's going through the Patriots' heads as they're taking the field? They're looking a little slow walking out. I know some teams like to sprint out. It just sets the tone, but
Well, looks like they're good. We got a little bit of dancing going out on the mound. Looks like they're all either that or she just really likes this song. Yeah, they don't want to lose this game. That's for sure.
for sure. We got some good music going on.
Yep, it is a nice day at Judson University, allowing us to host the I-90 Huntley Red Raider Invitational, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And there's actually 2 different locations. I'm not 100% sure where the other one is, but all the ones at Judson University, this softball field, are being broadcast. This is our 3rd game out of, I believe, 5 today. Or is it 6? I think it's 5. Start off with a solid hit. Just gets past
nice
the
try.
second baseman. Almost made a diving catch. Not quite there yet. We talked a little bit about how she had lots of range. She goes drop steps for it. And just
Just missed it. That was a
almost
great
got there.
try. Great attempt by number 22.
She has a lot of heart and soul. I'm giving her all for that.
Looks like we got number 12, Taya. Taya?
I would say
I
Taya.
don't have any last names on my list. I apologize.
Hainwacker.
Hannah Wacker.
Hannah Wacker.
It's nice that the coach sent that phonetically.
It is nice. Very nice. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have a runner on first base. Nobody out. Ball gets past the catcher. She'll take second. No throw. Good read there by the runner.
Got 2 and 2 as a count. No, I'm sorry, full count.
Oh, and he'll ring her up on that one. It looked a little bit outside for me, but they have 1 out in the field now. Ball high, 1. Still have a runner on second base, nowhere else.
Got number 15, Kelsey Romer, batting.
Ball in the dirt. Thought he was going to call that a ball. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. He called that a strike. It was just late. And she'll swing and miss. That strike 2. Count is 2 and 2. Runner on second. Count is now full. And she'll take first base. Ball does get away from the catcher, so runner on second will advance to third. So now we have first and third, one out. Number 50 up to bat for the Heat. That would be Allison.
Allison Hedgna. Once again, thanks for the phonetic spelling on that one. That definitely helped out.
For sure. She'll take ball one in the dirt. Good block there by the catcher. That is Olivia Agajanian. Got phonetic spelling on that one too. She'll swing and miss at strike two. Chasing a little bit outside. But he is calling that spot, so looking pretty good. She'll swing and miss strike three. That would be out number two for the Patriots. Fly ball to the outfield. Gets underneath her, and she kind of gives up on it. Runners do score. So the score is now 4-0. Also, Ryan, the score is backwards.
Yeah, she just gave up on that ball when she missed it. She should have hustled back after it.
Pass the ball again. Runner takes third. So we have 2 outs. Runner on third base. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. The Homer Heat are in the lead by 4. Can you figure out the scoreboard? Another pass ball. Runner will try to take it, and the throw is not in time. A little bit too low as well. Kind of rolled in there. So now it's 5-0. The Heat. We saw this last game too. It looks like the Patriots are just kind of rolling. What am I trying to say? Just going through the motions, kind of?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out the scoreboard right now. We're having a little bit of issue.
We're working on it. They'll figure it out. Why don't you take the bug off when you're trying to fix it?
I know, Judson just snatched it.
I think I figured out what's happening. I think their scores are.
All right, so we have 2 balls, 1 strike. We have 2 outs. Number 29 is up to bat for the Heat. That would be Leah. And the count is 2-2. And she'll hit it straight up in the air. It looks like the shortstop's going to go get it. Catches it with 1 hand. That ends the inning.
Like how she got that second hand up at the last second.
Yeah, I know that's something that we were talking about yesterday and even earlier today was using 2 hands to catch the ball. Even college players should be using 2 hands to catch the ball because you never know what's going to happen. There's a lot of spin on balls that are hit, especially high up in the air. They got a lot of backspin. You never know. They could just come out of the glove.
Yep, spins out. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling when you know you should have had it.
Yeah. Because you don't want to let your team down. You don't want to let yourself down, especially if it's easy outs. So the score is 5-0. Homer Heat in the lead.
Looks like Peyton Soloff for the Rock Creek Patriots is leading off this inning.
I would agree. He called that one a strike. That looked a little bit too close for comfort for Peyton. But strike one. She'll swing and miss strike two. Good spots there by our pitcher for the Heat.
Looks like that's number 11, Chloe.
Ball outside.
That looked close.
Good frame there by the catcher. I'm surprised he didn't call that. He's been calling that spot quite a bit. But I guess not that one. Same exact spot, and he calls that one. Looking strike three. It would be the first out of this inning. Who do we have up to bat?
We have number 2, Jaden Sokor.
All right. If you were batting, what would be kind of your mentality right now?
Right now, I just got to get the ball in play. Hopefully, I can get on base. What about you?
Same thing. I mean, there's no runners on. You have one out. And you're down by 5, so you really just need base runners. You need to advance around the bases and just do your best to score. And she's making really good connection with this. This is her second foul ball in a row to the left side. That one went over our nets and into the bushes. In case you did not know, to the third base side, there's trees and bushes, and a little further back, there's a little lake back there. I went and took a peek. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Nice hit.
Good scoop there by the left fielder. Almost had that in her glove.
Yeah, just a couple inches too short, not even. I mean, she was right on it. If she would have dove, she could have probably had that.
She did hit her knees, but I think that was after it hit the ground. So now we have a runner on first base, one out, and we have our lefty up. That would be Kenzie. And she'll take strike one. She'll take strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. We have one out. She'll hit it past the shortstop. Left fielder gets it. Almost. Runner wants to take third. Gets in a pickle. Will dive back to second base, and she'll be out.
Yeah, it looks like if she kept going, she would have been safe because the third baseman got pulled off the base.
So she wanted to go, and then the third baseman was off the base, and then she just couldn't make up her mind, and she was out. Good read there, good plays by Homer Heat. We have 2 outs in this inning. Ball gets away from her. Runner will take second. Looking for third, but not quite. We have our second baseman up now.
It's Miss Gigi. Gigi had some good hits earlier today.
Oh, a little bit of interference there. Trying to keep the runner at second. Gigi's trying to get out of the way.
A little dancing going on.
But you should stay in the box because there's potential that could be called for batter's interference. Solid hit, pop up to the second baseman, easy catch. And that will be the end of this half inning. And the Patriots will go in the field.
All right, looks like we got number 11, Chloe Scalf, fouled off that first pitch, first base side.
And she is the pitcher for the Heat. And it looks like she's got a little bit of split grip going on. So if you look, she's holding her hands about an inch apart on the bat. Gives you a little bit more control. That's something that I started doing recently. Because I got a longer bat. She hits it, pops it up to the second baseman, and she'll catch it. Once again, at the lip of the grass and the dirt. But split grip helps with your bat control. So if your bat's a little bit too heavy or a little bit too long for you, it helps stay on top of the ball and not completely like roll over or pop it straight up in the air. So it's something that you don't see too often, but it is something that helps.
All right, looks like we got number 2, Quinn McGrath. Batting count is 1-0.
2-0.
2-0. Sorry, scoreboard just changed.
She'll ground her to the second baseman. It gets past both the pitcher and the second baseman. She'll stay on first base. Great effort there by both of them. Not quite diving, but a little bit.
A little bit of a dive, yep. Just
got through both of them.
Yeah. Just a little bit out of her reach.
Yeah, it's a tournament, and one of our teachers.
Runner will take a big lead at first. I think our catcher was anticipating the steal.
Got number 13, Ashley McCullough. Looks like Ashley lined out to first base last inning, or her last at bat.
Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. We have 1 out and a runner on first base. Pop up, foul ball behind the catcher.
That one just barely stayed in the field. It hit the very top of that net. And as we've mentioned before, it is a pretty big net, keeping everybody safe in the ballpark.
She'll foul this one off 2. Count is 2-2. She'll swing and a miss. That is strike 3. So we now have 2 outs. Next up for the homer heat is number 34, Julian Gray. Juliana Gray.
Looks like Juliana walked last inning.
First pitch ball in the dirt.
Oh, that pitch hit the plate, spun away. Runner on first takes second. Makes a pretty good turn towards third, but the catcher gets it in time, so she's back on second base.
Yeah, this team has really good read on the bases of taking extra bases, but not being too adventurous and getting thrown out or taking too big of a risk around these bases. The count is 3-1. She'll take her first strike. And she'll walk. So we have a runner on first and second. Number 99 up to bat. It would be Bristol.
Bristol walked last inning too. Definitely tells she wants to get a hit here. She's ready.
She's got that hot pink bat.
Does. Definitely gets your attention.
For sure. Might even distract the pitcher a little bit.
Maybe.
We got a timeout.
On the field.
On the field. Both coaches are having conversation with the pitcher and the catcher. What do you think she's saying right now?
Well, I was more interested in the coach that's talking to the catcher. He keeps making really big hands at her, like you've got to be a wall back there. So that's what I think he's saying.
I think so too, but it's a little hard when it's bouncing off the plate.
Exactly.
And I personally have not played here, but I do know some plates can be really, really bouncy. And it seems to be this is one of those. Runner takes a big lead at first base, and the catcher will throw down to first, forgetting that there's a runner on second. She'll take third.
Yeah, she's just in her head right now. She's got to realize.
So the count is 3-1 now. Runner takes second base.
Yep, catcher's indifference. They just let her go. Not going to make that bad judgment again.
She'll line it up to the right fielder, and she had it in and out of her glove. Diving catch. The runner will score. She was right on the line. She had that in her glove. Let's take another look at that. Just beautiful diving play. It just bounced out of her glove when she hit the ground. You can tell she's probably a little bit frustrated by that, but it was really good effort there. First pitch ball looked a little bit too high. Check swing, and he's going to say that she went. Or it was a strike in general, but I think she went. Count was 1-1. Count was 2-1. We have 2 outs. Ball overthrown the pitcher, but she stays. Go back up there by the shortstop for the Patriots.
Looks like we got number 17, Georgia Scoggin. Batting, struck out last time. Oh, pass ball again. Bristol runs towards second. I'm so sorry. Second base. Run toward. I forgot how to speak.
It's okay, we all do. Swing and a miss, that'll be strike 2. Count is full with 2 outs. We have a runner on second. Ball 4 in the dirt. Good block there by the Patriots catcher, Olivia Agajanian. Took me a second. Whoa.
All right, now we've got number 7, Sarah Viome, batting for Homer Heat.
Runner on first and second. Seems like this inning has gone on forever. Another pass ball. Runners will both advance. Looked like it hit just off the top of her glove.
Yep, it just popped out.
We have 2 balls, no strikes. Like that, 3 balls, no strikes.
That looked good to me.
It'll be ball 4. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Score is 7-0. Homer Heat in the lead. Be another ball in the dirt. I'm surprised that they haven't switched the pitcher or at least come out and talk to her again to calm her down. She's hit, I think that's...
She's had 3 walks this inning so far. Except that if you go out there twice, I believe they have to take her out. So they may not have another pitcher available. I wonder if there's anybody. I can't see if anybody is warming up.
I don't think so. I don't see anyone else in their dugout. She'll swing and a miss. That is strike 2. The count is 2-2 now. We have 2 outs in this inning. Bases are loaded for the Heat.
See if number 12, Taya Hannewecker.
Strike 3
strike
looking.
3.
Wow. We see a little bit of heads hung low.
Yeah, that's frustrating when you have bases loaded and you strike out. Especially looking, that's frustrating for a batter.
It definitely is. And for the Patriots, they're also looking a little bit tired. I mean, they're down by 7. They're up by 7. No, they're down by 7. What am I talking about?
Well, and they might be a little tired. They played back. This is their second game of the day. They just played the last one, so.
They're definitely getting a little tired now. I know I am. Just a little bit. All right, first up for the Patriots, we have number 5, Brianna Peltz. Pelz? There's no T. Pelz. She'll foul it off her foot. Good call there by the umpire. Because if you hit the ball twice in the box, or if you hit it and then it hits you in the box, it's a foul ball. We saw this yesterday. A batter was called out because the umpire thought she got hit with the ball outside of the batter's box. And she didn't even touch it when we replayed it. But we have replay, and he does not. So it's kind of hard to see. Count is 1-1. She'll swing and miss strike 2.
Kind of had that look like, oh, I don't want to swing, but I did, and shoot.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes. When you're so far in your head where you're like, I'm going to swing. And then it's not a good pitch and you're already swinging. There's really nothing you could really do about it.
Yep, and then she just struck out, so. Was not a good bet for number 5. All right, brings up number 23, Olivia.
Agajanian.
There we go. She's got that one down pat. Good job.
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
All right, we have 1 out. 1 ball. 2 balls. Both were high. We still have Chloe Scalf in the circle for Homer Heat. She's doing a pretty good job so far. Hasn't let that many runners on base. Another foul ball into the shin. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. With 1 out. Pop up to the second baseman. Almost a little bit of miscommunication there between the first and second baseman. But she still gets it. Does not look too thrilled, but she made the out. Communication is something that you will always need. Even as we get older, communication is something hard. Hard liner to shortstop, and she makes the play. We have the 3rd out of this inning. Beautiful play there by number 29. Let's take another look at it. It'd be Leah Burnt.
It's a good scoop by her. 3 up, 3 down.
All right, we're back.
So it looks like for Homer Heat, we've got Kelsey. What is Kelsey? Romer. Last inning, Kelsey, or last at bat, Kelsey walked. Let's see if she can get the bat on the ball.
She'll take first pitch strike. Second pitch is a ball. Count is 1-1. She'll swing and miss. That is strike 2. You can see in that shot a little bit of clouds coming in. Know it's supposed to start precipitating.
What?
Superstitious. I don't like saying.
What was the word that you were trying to say?
Precipitating.
Oh my. I've failed as a parent.
What is it?
That's not even a word.
Yes, it is. Precipitating?
Precipitation? Is that the word you're trying to say?
Yes. Water droplets falling from the sky.
Yes, we don't want to
Should
say
be-
that because it'll happen.
Should be coming around 2
Probably.
if my radar is correct, but obviously we don't want that. Pop it up. Landed foul. Looked like there was a little bit of interference
Yeah, I
between the
thought so
runner and the
too.
pitcher, but umpire didn't call it. I think he's just wanting to let them play.
And it wasn't a hard collision. Looks like they just kind of brushed each other.
Yeah.
Looks like the pitcher actually just kind of stopped.
Yeah, you don't want to truck someone.
Truck someone?
Run into them?
I don't know. 21 was coming pretty fast. She could have just really collided with the batter, who
She
is
coulda
number
trucked her.
50, Allison Hedgenoff. What did Allison do last time? I have no idea. I know she scored. I don't know what she did. I apologize. I wrote it inside the box and then colored it in because she came home.
Nice.
It's great scorekeeping by me.
Well, we have a full count, and she'll take the walk. We have 1 out and a runner on first base. Looks like a wild pitch, and she'll take second base as well. Solid ground ball to the shortstop. She'll make the play at first. Runner will try to take third and no tag. Beautiful play there by the shortstop, getting that first out at first. Good read by the first baseman trying to get her at third. Throw is not in time. We have 2 outs. She'll foul it down the third base line. 1 strike. Number 29 up to bat for the Heat. That would be Leah Burnt. She's no balls, 2 strikes. And she'll take strike 3 looking. That'll end this half inning for the Heat.
All right, that was Rock Creek. They're definitely looking to hit.
But it
You
also
didn't
seems
hear
that Homer Heat has got a little bit of energy in the field, chasing each other out to the field.
Yeah, they're definitely, I mean, Homer Heat's obviously got advantages. They're winning 7-0. All right, so who's going to start it off for the Patriots?
Looks like number 20, Kendall. And then following that will be Abigail, and then Elizabeth.
Right. So it'll be interesting. Kendall and Abigail both walked last inning or last at bat. So it'll be interesting to see if they get a hit.
First pitch will be a ball inside.
Good stop by the catcher. Good stop by the catcher, a little bit low.
Second pitch will be ball outside, also a little bit low. Ball 3 in the dirt.
So 3-0. What are you thinking here? You get the green light to hit it or no?
I personally give myself the green light because you know that they just want to pitch a strike. And usually you can tell if it'll be a ball because it'll be more wild, just like that. So she'll take first. But usually I like to be really ready to go on that 3-0 or 3-1 pitch because they're just aiming down the middle. If you hit it, you hit it. You have your fielders trying to back you up. You don't really want to walk someone. But that's not the case here.
Yeah, number 44, Abigail Johnson. I think.
Yeah, you're right. There's one ball on her. She'll foul it off her back leg. That's not something we see too often. We do see front leg.
A lot.
Not usually your back leg. You can tell that the Patriots are trying to pick up the energy a little bit. They have a runner on first. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And she'll hit a pop-up to the left fielder. She'll catch it on the run, and runner will not tag up. She'll stay at first. That was a little too many S's in a row. But it's okay. I believe we have Elizabeth up to bat now.
We do. Number 21, Elizabeth Hansel. Last time she grounded out to second base.
That bat looks familiar. I think I used to have that one.
You used to have that one, yep. That's a good bat for you.
I love DeMarini. She'll foul it over the first base dugout. And she'll have another foul ball over the first base dugout. We have a runner on first base. Not sure what that time was. Was that a balk?
No. I think there was some confusion about what the count was.
Oh, all right. Throw back to first base, and it gets by. Runner does not advance.
Much to the dismay of the first base coach, who was screaming, "Go!" Didn't work.
Well, the count is 2-2 now. We have 1 out. She'll foul it off again. She's making pretty okay contact. She's not quite on it, though. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. We have a runner on first base alone. And there's another walk. We have a runner on first and second. And looks like Chloe's getting a little bit tired at the moment. Coaches have not come out to talk to her yet, but I think they're trying to calm her down from the dugout and see if she can clean it up a little bit. Hopefully prevent the Patriots from scoring. There's another ball.
Looks like we've got number 0, Olivia.
Were you waiting for me to say her last name?
I kind of was. But that's okay.
Solid hard grounder
right
to
off
the
her shin.
third baseman. Hits her in the shin.
Completely missed her mitt. Ouch, she's going to have a bruise.
Yeah, that's a hard play to get. This hard bouncer right at her. Just
went right under her mitt, into her shin.
Hit her in the shin. Bases are loaded now. We have 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. We have Peyton up to bat for the Patriots.
A little bit of pressure for Peyton. She struck out looking last inning. And we got bases loaded now, so she's definitely feeling the pressure.
It'll be ball 1 in the dirt. Looks like it was about to hit her in the toes. But it didn't. She moved. She'll swing and miss at strike 2. Showing a little bit of frustration there. Understandably so. She wants what's best for the team. She wants to succeed. And this is their chance to hopefully catch up to the Heat. They have bases loaded and only 1 out. And she'll take ball 2 high. The count is 2-2. But this is the perfect opportunity for the Patriots to catch up to this team and start a rally going. She'll swing and miss that strike 3. Now we have 2 outs.
Looks like that's going to bring up Jaden Sokor, number 2. She hit it to left field last time. I think it was a pop out if I remember correctly.
She fouled it over the third base dugout. Almost hit some Blast girls from last game. They're currently fighting for it in the net. We'll see. We have no balls, 1 strike. We have 2 outs, bases loaded. Not feeling the pressure at all.
Nope, not at all.
Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner will score. Count is 1-1.
Now the other runners advance, and now we've got runners on second and third.
There's only a force at first base. That's the one bad thing about sliding, especially into home, is it always covers up the home plate, and then you have to fix it, and it takes a little bit, and that's the only bad thing about sliding. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. And she swings at one kind of over her head. She was not expecting that. I think she had in her head just hit. Even though she should not have probably swung at that one. Count is 2-2 with 2 outs.
And the batter is number 2.
And there's 2 runners on. She'll hit a grounder to third base, throw to first, She's off the bag. Runner will score. The other one will advance to third base. She'll stay on first. Let's take another look. She makes the throw. And then, yeah, the first baseman's off that bag. She did a great job keeping the ball first. However, she did not get that out. So now the score is 7-2. Homer's still on top. But like we said before, the Patriots may be getting that 2-out rally that they needed. They have a runner on third base and a runner on first.
Yep, Homer Heat has called a timeout, talking to her players, trying to get them to know where they're going with the ball and making sure that defensively they're doing the best things.
I mean, they're making good plays. I think the throws are just a little bit off. It's one of the harder throws to make from third to first. Only the stronger arms can really make that throw consistently on a dot. The runner will try to take second.
Oh.
She'll be safe at second. Runner will score. So it looks like they tried to do a little bit of a get the go-ahead out, because sometimes if there's a runner on third, the runner on first taking second will just kind of dog it and go slow and not go full speed. And so they'll just try to get that out at second, but she made it there in time and the runner did score. So now it's 7-3 with lefty Kenzie Strausberger. Seems right.
Seems right.
Up to bat. The count is 1-1.
Like in the Homer Heats, the catcher, number 13, Ashley McCullough, definitely trying to keep that runner at second. Just charged her the last at bat. She's going to do it again.
Yeah, because she's taking a very big lead at second base, which is good base running if you think about it, because if they throw behind you, you can just
go. Yep,
But
exactly.
if they throw in front of you, there's a good chance that they can overthrow.
Or you just go back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he called that a ball.
He's saying it was outside by about a foot, is what he just said.
Okay.
At least that's what his hand said. It's outside by a foot.
All right, so the count is 3 balls and 1 strike. We have 2 outs here. Runner on second base. And she'll take first. That is another walk for number 11, Chloe Scow for the Homer Heat. We have Gigi Bryant up to bat for the Patriots. She'll hit it hard up in the air. Looks like the second baseman got it in the fly. On the fly.
Yeah, that's the second time that number 22 has actually popped out to second base.
And that will be game. So Homer Heat will win this one 7-3. Patriots almost had to come back. Not quite, but almost.
All right, so it looks like Homer Heat so far in the tournament is 2-0. And I think Rock Creek has fallen to 0-2.
Interesting to see what they'll do for the rest of this tournament. It's early so far. So,
All right.
once again, I'm Addison Tenorella.
And I am Kim Tenorella
We're grateful for you guys watching this game.
from Judson University.
We do have a couple more to go, I believe 2.
Next game is Bo Jackson Blast versus Homer Heat.
That should be a really good team, really good game. Both teams are very aggressive at the plate and on the bases.
Should be a good game.
So I'm pretty excited for this one. We will see you for the next one.
And that should...